Welcome back. This is part two of the information on lecture on grapevine communication, which is very important for your managerial skill development paper, semester 1 MBA. We have been discussing about grapevine and why it is important and the benefits of grapevine. We have seen how grapevine information is an informal way of communicating, but sometimes and even kind of 50% of the times the messages through a grapevine travel faster, and it's the preferred way of communication among the lower levels of a company employees. So moving on to why people use grapevine. We have discussed it earlier, but we'll try to look at it from the formula point of view. When the desire for information is very high, you want to have the information quickly. When the known facts, when the management has not been communicating to you the exact facts of the particular case, and you want to know more about it, that leads to formation of rumors, and that leads to use of grapevine as a communication tool, informal communication tool to be precise. Now, what are the various ways in which messages gets conveyed among employees? We have single strand network, we have gossip network, we have probability network of grapevines, we have cluster network of grapevines. These are the four types of grapevine communication which keeps on happening inside of companies. Single strand communication channel is basically wherein A tells B, B tells C, C tells D, and the message keeps on going from one person to the other in a chain. One person tells only one person is a single strand chain, which is kind of conceptual in nature. This doesn't actually happen in real life. Then we have a gossip chain wherein one person, imagine he's the center of a wheel, he tells that particular information, he shares that particular gossip or information with all his known people. Kind of a wheel, he's at the center and he tells it to everybody whom he knows. That is a gossip chain basically, wherein he tells it to everybody whom he knows. That is another form of grapevine communication. The next two are probability and cluster. We'll look at them. Probability is basically wherein the probability of one person telling a particular information B to B is depending on randomness. It cannot be put into any particular rule. So probability chain is basically when a random process in which someone transmits the information to other in accordance with the laws of probability. There is no probability that he is going to tell it to C or not. There is a probability, there is a chance occurring. It is not a structured way of communication that he will go and tell everybody that he knows. He will tell it to some select people, and that select number of people is again decided by that particular individual. So that is a probability chain for you. Cluster chain is something wherein a person tells the information to the selected persons who may relay the information to other selected persons. So cluster chain is basically, suppose I work in the marketing department and I have received a particular information, a rumor or information about the management's doing, and I inform it to all the members of my particular cluster, that is the marketing department. From the marketing department, one of the individuals goes and tells this to the HR department and everybody in the HR department now. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to relay the information in clusters. First it went through the marketing department, then it went to the HR department, then it will probably go to the operations department. So that is another type of communication that happens through grapevine. Now, what is the formula, if at all we want to look at the formula? If you want to find out the intensity of a particular rumor, Gordon Allport had given a particular formula. He said that intensity of the particular rumor R will be equal to importance of the rumor, number one, multiplied by the ambiguity of the facts concerned. So that will give you the intensity. If the ambiguity is very harsh, is very high, then you will have a very bad rumor which is highly distorted and which can affect the image of the management, the message that the management is trying to convey. It can get highly distorted if the message is highly ambiguous, and if the importance of the message is very high, even in that case intensity will be high. Now, what are the various advantages? We have discussed about most of the advantages earlier. Grapevine can be one of the ways in which employees can present their grievances to the management. indirectly, not directly, not in writing, not in spoken words, but indirectly. Some of the managers have kept their secret service agents inside of a particular company, just like जैसे हम लोग कहते हैं कि एक राजा रहता है and he to keep a better control over his praja, he has put some people, deputed some people to get the feedback, to get the pulse of the particular management. So this is a way in which employees can present their grievances, number one. And number two is alternate system. Apart from the informal system, this is an alternate system in which messages can be conveyed. It leads to improved relationships if the messages are getting conveyed, be it through formal or informal channel. आपने देखा होगा कि जब भी दो लोगों के बीच में बातचीत बंद हो जाती है, that is a communication gaps, when it starts happening, then differences starts building up between two people. And if the information is keeping on passing, if the communication is happening on a regular basis, then these kind of differences do not happen, and that is very, very important for improved relationships. So even if the message is getting passed through grapevine, which is informal in nature, or through formal nature, if the communication is happening, the relationships will be good among those two individuals. Increased efficiency. If messages are being passed, the right information is being passed, it can result in greater efficiencies, because work is done properly and it develops efficiency inside the employee. They are open about things, they know the facts properly, so they feel they are connected and they perform well. It helps in providing recommendation. I told you it can help the management understand the pulse of where the particular employees are going, where is the thought process going, and they can implement some corrective measures in that case. Flexibility. Informal communication is more flexible compared to the formal communication, wherein there are chances of modifying it. There is no structure bound on it, and that therefore it is free from all types of formalities. And I told you, we have discussed it earlier, it is a rapid way of communicating. Information travels faster, and many of the times it leads to group cohesiveness among the workers. The workers, if they are against the management, if they are against a particular layoff, if they are against a particular rule or regulation that is getting implemented, they will form a group of people who will be probably using grapevine to communicate, but that can result in group cohesiveness. So that is one of the advantages of grapevines. Now coming to the disadvantages, there is high likelihood that it can spread rumors, something which is not right, something which tarnishes or disorients the particular image that the management is trying to build. Spreading of rumor is highly possible. It distorts the messages completely. Most of the times it can affect your productivity. If the right information is not passed, and the management and from the management, the workers may feel that they are getting wrong, they are getting on the wrong side, they are not getting the rightful which is expected out from the management, and they can reduce their productivity. The efficiency can go down if the wrong messages pass through grapevine. Last but not the least, it lacks control. If you do not have control over particular kind of information, it is a very dangerous kind of information. A management, a big company, a lot of stake is dependent upon its particular production. A lot of money is invested inside of a company. If there is one way of communication, grapevine communication that we're talking about, which the management has no control on or has minimal control of, then it can be a serious disadvantage for the company. If a wrong information passes among the employees and that information passes outside of the particular company, it can severely kill the particular brand. It can bring the brand to zero. So what is it in here for the managers, the budding managers like you? How can you use grapevine for your advantage, to your advantage? That is the conclusion for this particular chapter, for this particular lecture. How can you use grapevine as an information? You have to first understand that grapevine is here to stay. Grapevines will happen because human beings are social animals. When they go to work, you have seen that in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, human beings like interacting with people, their colleagues, their peers, their bosses, their juniors, they like interacting. So grapevine will stay. You have to use it as the right media channel. You have to ensure that you are providing the real news to the grapevine initiators. जो भी grapevine को initiate कर रहा है, जहाँ से information की शुरुआत हो रही है, you have to ensure that you provide real news to those people so that the right information keeps on traveling. Number two, consider grapevines as the pulse feeling tool. You can understand what is growing inside the particular organization once you have the pulse of that. Imagine you feel what happens when you feel the pulse of your body. If the heartbeat is increased, if your pulse is higher, it means there is some problem inside your body. You go to a doctor and get yourself cured. Similarly, grapevine can be used as a pulse feeling tool. If you feel that some information, some particular topic the employees are not happy with, you can feel the pulse through the grapevine and ensure that corrective measure is taken. It can help, and it can help for managers. You have to ensure that you do not allow false rumor to spread. For that, you'll have to ensure that you have an open door policy. Communication in an open door policy is on a regular basis through formals or informal channels, and that is why you can have a limit on the rumors that are spreading. It allows workers to work and help in the decision making process, and there is a participation management that happens, which is very, very important, and it helps in developing of a good organization climate. If you have understood how grapevine work, if you can use it to your advantage, feeling the pulse, you can allow workers to share their information, share their ideas. So this can result in a good and better organization climate, which can help you reach your goal faster, the production numbers faster, the sale numbers faster. So that is all that we had to talk about grapevines. Thank you so much.